got to believe that everybody is settling in right now. And when we get inside 10 to go, it's not going to go quite the way it is right now. I don't like running this high line at this stage in the race. I think that works good in the middle portion of the race. You get everybody to follow along. You can kind of settle in and get nice and calm. But this is not that time. It's getting ready to get really wild and crazy, and all they have to do is drop below in the corner. And if anybody follows you, you're going to the back.
So that's what you're worried about, like Truex, if he goes to the bottom. But now look, Truex got a little body damage, so I'm not sure how strong he would be if he did get out there. Get out there, you know.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Let's listen in on the 78.
Oh, trailer 350. This is an car. To go.
They might stay in line right now. But in the next 5 or 6 laps, I believe that's when you're going to start seeing some of these further back make some moves.
You know what I call this? A setup.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of.
What the hell happened to
I call this false sense of security.
You heard Martin Truex, the driver, say, I can't believe it. Hey, some drivers like a lot of information, some drivers want just the facts.
Well, whatever they do, like get into Clayton, listen to how calm they are. No panic. And leaving that to this driver. Let him do the panicking. I just wonder how much that damage on the right front of Truex's car would slow him down if he did look out.
You know, I mean, maybe Chase Elliott feels confident enough. Maybe he feels confident enough that he can block that move if they go to the inside. But to me, it's a lot easier to make somebody go the high line and the long way around you. And usually most people are going to hedge towards the bottom lane. But in this case, as he's running high, all it takes is one of those cars, at least the 78 in second, to drop down, and easily you can get inside of him.
Well, let's drop back one more spot and listen to Kurt Busch and his Stewart-Haas Ford team.
You'll flip your switch with 1 to go. Flip the switch with 1 to go. So short, half a lap short. All the fuel, half a lap short.
And what these fuel cells have, they have 2 electric pumps. And you run one right now, and it actually has a little reservoir over there, so they know how far they can go when they throw that second electric fuel pump on.
Almost like a reserve tank, right? But
exactly.
How many did he say to go when they flipped that?
1 to go.
1 to go. So it gets him 1 lap.
Hopefully he gets him 1 lap.
Chase Elliott continues to lead as they work slower traffic. Is he in the catbird seat, or is this not the place to be?
Well, I think he's where he needs to be. And I'll tell you why. The only reason I say that is because I don't think Truex has the car to jump out and make the pass. I think that fender damage he has, he can draft along with Chase. I'm just not sure he can pull out and pass Chase.
Oh, I like being up front, being in the lead. You know that they're going to get side by side. Somebody's going to make a big move. It's just whether or not you can get in front of it. If they start racing one another behind you, you're in an even better position. It's when they all line up and decide to make that move and go together to try to shuffle it back.
A little bit of what Jeff was talking about. Think about Matt Kenseth last year coming to the checkered flag, and Denny Hamlin dove under Matt Kenseth, got him loose, and was able to win the race. That could happen in this situation.
The other thing that I want to, if I'm Eddie DeHunt, is tell Chase Elliott, don't get too far out in front of that 78. Don't allow them to get too far back and get a big run on you.
Childress Chevrolet's coming out of that second pack and pulling up.
And when they get there, this will cause a little bit more energy. You'll see those cars sort of surge forward and get some big runs. So when that happens, you got to be prepared. You're going to feel a little bit more of some pushing and pulling from throughout that long stream of cars.
Well, last time by 46.73 was your last time. See what it is this time.
Coming to the line, 10 laps to go.
Man.
How long do they plan to wait? Is what it's all about. It's not that they can't make a run on them right now. They can. It's just they don't want to make it too early.
In 58 prior Daytona 500s, 10 times the race has been decided with a last lap pass.
That's not by the roof. A 10
That's one. That's Menard. He's got a few that are going to go with him.
Well, when you're that far back, you got to try. You can't wait till 2 or 3 to go. If you're going to try to make a move, you got to start making that move now and see if you can get up there or not.
Blaney dropped down to pick up those 3 Chevrolets. Menard, Allmendinger, and Dillon. And now it's Blaney by himself.
So
in number 21. Now he's got
racing side by side back there too much. It only helps Chase Elliott because these 3 cars, Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, the 42 of Larson, they cannot get enough energy by themselves. They need help. They need other cars pushing in order to get enough of a run to go by them.
Here's the second place team, Truex, on fuel.
Everybody's just trying to save a little fuel, I think, what's going on. We're right at it, so maybe you say it's just when we really good. And we know what's going now. Okay.
Coming to 8 laps to go. And in that draft are 11 cars, any one of which could win the 500.
And the only ones I can think of that are saving fuel are some of these further back in the, and Joey Logano, we know he doesn't want to save fuel. There's no way he can win. He feels like he can win this race back there. Yeah, maybe he's letting off a little bit, saving a tiny bit of fuel, but I really don't think they're saving fuel.
I don't either. That's first thing in our mind, I think. You got to try to, if I run out of fuel, run out of fuel. I'm trying to win the darn race. I'm just wondering if anybody has enough get up and go to pull out and pass that 24 car. I don't think they do.
Yeah, but look at this, DW. All they've got to do, all Truex has to do is when we enter into the corner, as the 24 goes up high, he just has to go below and just turn down to the bottom and sort of catch him off guard. And then what he needs is somebody to go with him. More than one, preferably.
Well, what are you going to do? You chase up. You make your bet. You're committed to this high line.
I'd start running the bottom.
You think you'd drop to the bottom now?
I mean, I just not real comfortable running this high lane right now.
Guys, we talked about it at the top of the show. I'm on that pit box. This is the Daytona 500. No more saving fuel. If we run out, we run out. This is the biggest race of the year.
That's it, brother.
Now Thursday night, Chase Elliott held the lead for the final 23 laps to win his dual race that set the starting lineup. And in that front 11 cars, only that yellow car on the bottom, Joey Logano is driven by a driver who has won the 500.
Mike, I won this race in 1989.
won it by a
back for one whole lap because they said I couldn't make it. But I was determined to win the Daytona 500 that day, and we did. And that's what you're seeing right here now. These guys are determined to win this race.
Vince, Chase Elliott's crew chief, Alan Gustafson, told me earlier today when we were talking about the race playing out very similar to the way it's playing out leading in the late stages. And he said, we can control our execution, but we can't control our luck, and you need plenty of it to win here. And he said, this race is grueling mentally because there's always drama for you at every turn, and you better believe that stomach's churning right now on the crew chief.
5 laps to go, and in the top 9, there's only one driver who has never won in what is now the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, and he's the leader.
Yeah, this could be what a great week this would be for that 24 car. Jeff, he won his qualifying race. He's got a pretty good chance of winning this 500.
He's got an excellent chance, but it is anywhere but over now. We've got way too much racing still up to go. 5 laps at Daytona, that's a long way.
Oh, baby, I don't know. I think that 24 is 24 karat gold today.
I hope you're right.
He's looking pretty good. I'll take my. If I'm going to be anywhere, I want to be in the
Guess who the last driver was to win the pole, win the Thursday qualifying race, and win the Daytona 500? His son is in the lead. Woo!
Well, it won't be long now that we know.
Bill has taught this young man well, no matter what the results end up here today.
Now there's that little lead you were talking about. He got a little bit out in front of the 78 and the 41.
Yeah, that doesn't bother, Chase Elliott too much because there's another gap back to the 42. They've all got to stack up, and then the big gap between the 78 and the 24. I think that look at this, 42. Larson's making a move. This is going to change everything right here.
Well, what if somebody would go with him? But he slid up. He slid right in there. Wow.
What a move.
Now, we know that little 42 car is aggressive.
How cool is that? He dove down there to see if anybody was going to go with him. They didn't. He was able to slide right back up into the position, never lose any momentum.
I think that surprised Kurt Busch. I don't think he expected that.
I think that surprised Larson. I think he's surprised nobody would have him.
Late charge from the back. Joey Logano to the inside. He's going to get a little help maybe from Ryan Blaney. Side draft there.
In that 42, you've got an aggressive young man that might just be willing to push that 78.
Oh, he's got to run. He's out of fuel. Out of fuel. Oh, no.
You're kidding me.
Rex Jr. right here.
Now the question is, can the 78 hold these guys off? Can he do it?
2 laps to go.
So it sounds like maybe it just stumbled a little bit. He was able to flip that switch for that reserve. Now it's back running again, but just lost all the momentum.
I think this
There goes Larson.
Here comes Larson. Kyle Larson to the bottom for the lead.
He's going to clear.
Go Larson! Go!
Here comes the 21 now with the big run.
Oh no, 22!
It's anybody's race now.
Look at King's King. Commodore. Who the fuck is that? AJ.
Again, I don't like this high line. I just think it gives too many opportunities to get a run and make it moves on the inside.
There's a guy right there running second right now that's finished third in this
There's 2 extra man. Good luck next year.
Flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Now, when I think of experience and knowledge here at Daytona,
Yo, Kurt Busch, don't come
he's
second,
been so
please.
close so many times.
Pushed his teammate to victory here one time. Is anybody going to push him today?
Look at the 21 coming on the inside.
Blaney's on.
He comes.
Blaney. Blaney.
With Logano. Blaney.
42's out of gas. 42's out of gas.
Oh, come on.
Kurt is going to run out.
21 is, I'm not so sure. Well, I think he's okay. He's still going.
If the 47 can get up behind
Yeah,
21
one lap.
push, he might get there, but I don't know. I think this might be Kurt Busch's day.
Looks like he's going to come home a winner.
Kurt Busch has been the bridesmaid in the Daytona 500. Here they come off turn 4 for the final time.
Team second
From
3
Las
times.
Vegas, the 2004 champion of the series, Kurt Busch, for Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, wins the Daytona 500.
Wow. First time he won the 500.
Oh, there's Tony Gibson. Both not that. Hey, also gave me something.
He pushed his then Penske teammate Ryan Newman to
I did his fast.
Tony Gibson.
He's too old to get that excited.
Tony Gibson grew up down the street from Daytona International Speedway. And now goes to victory lane.
I love you guys. Thank you.
It's great to Kyle and then
Tony Gibson's been in this sport a long time.
he was a good brother. He'll
He's
get
been the best crew chief for Kurt Busch that Kurt could have.
For Kurt Busch, it's his 29th career win. First win in 17 tries in the 500. Matt is with the winning crew chief.
His dad used to build race cars around New Smyrna. Your mom, Peggy, used to sell tickets here at the Daytona International Speedway. This is a special you even describe for you as the crew chief to win at your home track.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I mean, my dad got me started in all this. And, my mom, my dad, we sacrificed everything to put us in racing. And, I can't think of enough. Thanks, Dad. Mom, I love you. My wife, Beth, my daughter, Lainey, everybody. All my brothers, Mark and Peppy. I have a great family that put us in racing. And it's just so emotional to come to my track and win. Unbelievable.
Team owner Tony Stewart, 17 starts in the 500, but today he will go to victory lane as an owner. There's Sunoco fueling victories.
Very fitting talking about fueling victory. series. You had to have enough of it today.
I sort of say that was Tony running out there, but then I realized he didn't run that fast.
Isn't that amazing to see that raw emotion? How
Look at those guys. And they've had a tough week down here, too. I mean, they've had to repair that car.
And first one of our three driver newlyweds, along with Brad Keselowski and Dale Earnhardt.
I've been winning years.
And it ain't over until it's over, guys.
For the 11th time, a last lap pass decides the Daytona 500. Kurt Busch led only the last lap.
And Mike, I think
One
that's,
lap.
I don't know how many years it's been that we've had a different winner down there. Like, I don't know, 12, 15 years we've had a different winner.
You know, I think Kurt Busch has come down here and led a lot of laps in the past, but never the right one. And today, he only needed to lead that one.
Back to Matt.
Celebration out on the front stretch and smoke. So much went into this offseason. Moving over the Ford, so much effort, hard work. Can you describe from the owner standpoint what this means to you tonight to win the Daytona 500?
No, he
I
didn't.
ran this damn race 18 years and couldn't
They had
win,
a
so
guy. He got
finally
in the
won
car,
as an owner
walked
and to
up to
watch
the car.
Kurt. Man, what an awesome job those last couple
Said, "Well, get out of the car."
laps. You just really didn't know what was going to happen because guys were trying different things, and you know it's probably the most patient race I've ever watched Kurt Busch run, and he definitely deserved that one for sure. Really proud of everybody. Great day for Ford Performance and everybody at Stewart Haas Racing, and I think this finally gets Gene Haas all the crown jewels. So this is awesome, man. Congratulations. Thanks, bud.
Tony heads for victory lane to celebrate as we take a look at today's 5-hour energy extra strength. Big move of the race.
Where to go? Oh, that juke move. Took his ankles. Look at Blaney.
Larson just couldn't cover all three lanes at
Not gonna
once.
cover.
And Kurt Busch was out
Like
of the
Gary gave me
way
a
with
bit to
Ryan
Michael
Blaney
Butler.
second and AJ Allmendinger